Now, I don't know how many of you look at a goblin card and think, wow, I wish I could fight that goblin. I know, for me, we don't have any goblin decks in my meta, like on my tabletop meta, but I do know when I see a goblin, 9 times out of 10, I want to fight that goblin. The issue is figuring out which ones I could actually beat in a one-on-one fist fight. Before I start boasting myself on how many goblins I could beat in a fist fight, click that big red subscribe button on the bottom, and if this goes well, who knows, maybe a future video is how many unicorns I can beat in a fist fight. Have you seen Goblin Glider? It's a 1 generic 1 red goblin with flying, and it can't block. I personally, as you know, a plain old flippin' human, I can't fly. But also, Goblin Glider can't block, and eventually that glider that he's on has to land. Once I get over there, all I have to do is hit 2 punches and I'm good. Sure, just because he can't block doesn't mean he can't fight, but I mean as long as I hit him on my turn, should be fine. Now, the text for Swab Goblin says, though small, goblins can hold their own in a fight. Foolhardy confidence goes a long way. Sure, you tell me this is a Goblin Pirate, but all I see when I look at this is a monkey. It says Goblin on the card, which means it still counts for this video. So if all I have to do is distract this monkey with a rope by throwing a banana somewhere so I can trip it, I win. Now, Goblin Goon seems like a big scary guy. He's a 6/6 for 4 mana. But, you see, the trick is Goblin Goon can't attack unless the controller has more creatures than the defending player, which is me, and can't block the same way. So, all this is a target for me to come up and repeatedly pound with my fists, or, I don't know, whack on top of the head with a comically sized mallet until it finally gives up and leaves. He's dead. Just now. I killed him. Just now. Just from speaking. Goblin Diplomat are one of the few goblins that I look at this card, and it makes me angry. It gets me riled up. It's a 2 mana goblin that's a 2/1, and it taps itself for each creature attacks its turn to Fable. I'm going to attack it anyways. I don't care how high that wall is that it's on. I will climb up there and I will personally fist fight both of those goblins. I know I'll win. Only because you can see the size of their legs. They're tiny little things. Sure, the one has an axe, but all I gotta do is not go near the axe and it's good. I have one honorable mention for a goblin that could potentially defeat me, and that card is Squee the Immortal. Now, I understand in his name he says Squee the Immortal. Now, I know the definition of immortal, but I mean, come on. I could beat him in the first round, but he'll just be back for a second round anyways. These were just a few thoughts I had in my mind. I just want to get them out. Goblins, their faces make me angry, and I want to spread that anger in the form of a loving video devoted to goblins that I could beat in a fist fight. That's all I have to say today. Peace.